This is just a sample of the audiobook. To get the complete audiobook, access the link posted in the first comment.
31. Judge William Clark was a hugely respected man. Born with a silver spoon in his mouth, he was the grandson of a senator. The family estate was called Peachcroft. He was 37 years old, with auburn hair, gray eyes, and a large nose. He was also Barry's old boss, back when Barry had been a clerk, for Clark had once been a partner in the law firm Lindabury, Depew, and Fawkes. To Judge Clark's office, read Barry's diary for May 23, 1928, and talk regarding radium cases with him. His former boss had a suggestion to put to him. Would it not be possible, Clark perhaps inquired lightly, to settle the suits out of court? Barry wasn't the only party with whom the judge was conferring. On May 29th, Clark met with President Lee and the legal team of USRC. Barry was not asked to attend. When a reporter questioned Barry about the meeting, he commented, "I know nothing of any such arrangements. I am not even considering a settlement out of court." Though he professed to the reporter that he was more determined than ever that the case will be fought now to the bitter end, privately he was starting to have his doubts. It wasn't that he didn't think he could win. It was whether any verdict would come in time to benefit the girls. Every time he saw them, they seemed weaker than before. Humphreys had already told him they were not physically or mentally able to attend the upcoming trial. Even Grace Fryer, who was normally almost effervescent compared with her friends, seemed quieter and less demonstrative. "I don't dare do much with my hands," she confided, "for fear of being scratched. The least scratch will not heal because of the radium." The girls were becoming like china dolls, wrapped up in the cotton wool of their medical care. Barry wanted them to get justice, but most of all, he wanted them to be comfortable in their final days. Perhaps, he thought, he should give Clark's suggestion due consideration, as long as any settlement was fair. Barry's musings were compounded just a day or so later, when Catherine Sharp collapsed in church. "Pain like streaks of fire through my whole body," she cried out. "I can't go on this way. I wish I wasn't going to live another month." It seems Barry made his mind up. It would be inhuman not to try to get the girls a settlement if an offer might be forthcoming. Any legal case could take years to fight, and, as Barry well knew from the 4 sworn statements in his files, the women might not live until September. On May 30th, Judge Clark was reported as an unofficial mediator. It was a move that provoked considerable comment within the legal profession, for the judge was intervening in a case over which he had no jurisdiction. Clark, however, said he resented criticism. "Just because I am a federal judge," he asked rhetorically, "does that mean that I cannot have a heart?" His motives, he said, were entirely humanitarian. The following day, USRC held a board meeting to discuss what possible terms it might offer in settlement. Vice President Barker now declared that the directors wanted to do what was fair. He added, however, "We absolutely deny any liability.